Hi, you guys. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Eclipse Day. I hope that you guys are feeling good. We have different groups in the collective in regards to how they are feeling it with this eclipse. I do feel here that regardless of, if you're not feeling the same as the person next to you, that is okay. That is your own personal journey. I feel like that's important for me to remind you guys is that we are each in our own individual journey, our own individual path, and we have a group in the collective that is feeling like myself, very light energy, very free, very ambitious, very creative, very determined to move forward, very light energy. And then we have another group in the collective that is feeling tired, that they're feeling the energy heavy, and that is okay. Make sure you're getting your rest, make sure you're staying hydrated. And then we have another group in the collective where they're feeling anger, and or a lot of emotions are coming up. Some people are experiencing headaches. Remember, Aries does rule the head, and so be mindful of impulsive decisions. I will say this, just stay focused on your own path right now. Take care of you during this time. But like I said, we have two eclipses. Why? And Mercury retrograde. Yeah, we had two eclipses, but what I was going to say, we have two options here for you. So we have the Moonai Key being option number one, the Pi crystal. And then we have pile two, which is this fire crystal here that is in the shape of a heart. So these are the two options. Just some disclaimers, some things I always like to remind everybody is you are a sovereign being, so only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Something doesn't fit, do not force it to fit. Remember that these are general readings. All my readings are timeless. I feel like I always forget to tell you guys, but I feel like those of you who have been here for a while, you guys know all my readings are timeless. Even if these are readings that are recorded during certain events, whenever you do come across this video, this is when you were meant to get this message. What else do I want to say? Timestamps will be in the description box below. Any services, all of that good stuff is in the link tree below. Let's see. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. So option one is serpentine, and then option two is the fire crystal here. So I will see you guys in your selected pile. Hello, pile number one. This is your reading. So if you chose the Pi stone, this is your reading for this eclipse. The first thing I'm getting, pile number one, is, so I got the Pi stone when I finished my Moonai Key, when I received mentorship for it. So for some of you, you might be like part of your path is shamanism. For others of you, there's something about Ouroboros as well, like something coming full circle. There's something about the serpent here, and this is serpentine. That is the crystal here. So I do feel like there's something about finding unity in everything. If you guys hear any distraction, you guys, my kids are home, spring break. So just, we're going to push through it. Also, what we have here is there is something about, like I said, coming full circle. There's something about Kundalini awakening as well. So for some of you, you have already started this process. For others of you, it's about to like give that final, I don't know, the final cycle. For others of you, there is this removal. You've been removing energetic blocks from your body, and like I said, your energy as well. For others of you, I am getting heavy hummingbird, okay? But it's like you're embodying this sense of wholeness. There is a lot of initiation. The word I'm hearing for you guys, pile number one, is initiations. I do feel, like I said, hummingbirds. This is an archetype back in Moonai Key. So for some of you, you might want to start stuttering. Wow, maybe some of you have been stuttering, but you might be wanting to study more about shamanism, or wanting to take a course about the Moonai Key. But I'm being reminded back to the hummingbird, which is correlated to the ancient ones. And so this is the place of the ancestors, right? The grandmothers, the grandfathers, ancient memories, ancient wisdom. These are something about time. time here, okay? There is a guy that I don't know. For some of you, this is a guy that has always been with you, or they just stepped in because now it's time. And they're helping you remember something about ancient ways. So for some of you, it's like you're directly being fed knowledge, is what I'm getting here. For some of you, it is going to be through a adventure of some kind. Like this eclipse is going to propel you forward to some type of new journey here. They're also telling me as well that you're going to need a lot of courage to embark on this epic journey. I'm also getting here as well, there's something about the anatomy about a hummingbird. They're reminding me that they, I don't know, physically, anatomically, they're not built to fly, but yet they undertake and accomplish, the migration, which is an impossible journey every year. So again, this hummingbird or the animal totem is saying, I'm teaching you trust, confidence, and courage to accomplish the impossible within your own journey. So there's something here, there's, like I said, heavy initiations going on here. Serpentine. So again, there's this energy of like shedding, releasing, integrating the shadow and the light. So I'm also getting, for some of you, this is the Morrigan goddess. Pay attention to what is triggering you as well during this time. There's something you've been battling. This is internal. It feels internal. It feels internal. I'm also getting crows here. I'm also getting initiations for some of you. If some of you is into magic. Some of you have some ancient ancestors that are practitioners, and they have this, like, what are they called? Hold up. Conjurers. Yes, for some of you, you're connected to corn. I'm getting corn. Corn might be significant. Some of you are eating corn, or maybe offerings of corn. There's something about past life. Yeah, you're connected to Sekhmet. I know you can't see it. The light doesn't do it justice, but it says past life, incarnation, past wisdom, sun energy, plague, divine retribution, and lioness. So there is something here about you're tapping into another side of you. The scarab might be significant here. There's something about you have just overcame a dark shadow in your life. So let's see. Let's have a look. We have Our Lady of the Inner Gate. Oh, I pulled that one yesterday when I asked what was this eclipse about for me personally, but it's showing up again. So that's exciting. And then we have Truth, Creation. We have Past Life Relationship. Time to release it, time to let it go. We have Blossoming. Holy Love. The Tower. And the Nine of Wands. Something is coming to an end. Something you've been battling, like I said. This feels like an internal war. An internal battle. Yeah, that you can see it there. Good. We have Geneva, she who radiates knowing, ambition, confidence. Release your ex. For some of you, this eclipse, you will release someone that what you have a past life with, okay, or a past in general with, that you kind of been holding on to their energy. And then we have Opal here. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So what I'm picking up here, there is some type of tower moment. Now, the tower moment here, I'm not picking it up as like, not like that, like an emergency. Because I was going to be like, okay, it's nothing like, like an external emergency. But I feel like this is more of an internal. This card is all about initiations as well. This card is like, no matter what is happening in your life, like spirit is behind this. Go with the shift, go with the flow, because this is leading you to your blossom, to you blossoming, to you connecting more to your truth, and for you to create that world that you've been wanting for yourself. And this is something that you kind of been struggling with. I don't know if you've been holding on to someone from the past, Or again, just memories or cycles or lessons that you've learned from a past relationship that you kind of been carrying around. And so there is this sense of knowing that is coming in during this eclipse, and your sense of confidence is like it's awakening to the next level. There is something here as well that I'm picking up a lot of the, how do you call it, the sacred heart here. And the sacred heart is all about, the sacred heart is a heart that suffers, right? Or at least has suffered in the past. So for a lot of you, you're letting that burden go. It's like you're extracting the wisdom and you're moving forward. Because like I said, this is a heart that suffers, but yet is still alive. But yet it still gives off light. But yet you're still bright in others' life and your own life, right? And it still provides warmth. And it's a symbol for fortitude, for rebirth and unconditional love. And I feel like the unconditional love is for yourself in this case right now, pile number 1. And I feel here as well, it's like in order for you to obtain this gem, this truth, you needed to be courageous. You needed to trust. You needed to have faith. And you did. There might be something here that will test you a little bit here in order for you to get the holy love here. Like in someone else, maybe in another connection, but also for yourself. Most importantly is for yourself first. And your guides are saying, do you have the courage to take the journey? Do you have the courage to take your journey? It will take you out of this 9 of Wands. And your ability to manifest is going to be amazing. For some of you, there's 2 different things here. For some of you have already done this. And so now you're seeing, these strokes of luck, of good fortune, rather than challenges and loss. For others of you, you're about to, like I said, depending where you are on your journey, depending where you are on this awakening. But this awakening has always been to see your truth, to see the holy love within yourself. And so you went through a lot of tower moments. In order for you to blossom, you had to go through these tower moments. You had to go through this energy of releasing, of shedding old skin, of shedding things that were not in alignment with you. And I feel for many of you, it had to do with things from the past. Right here says, yes, release your ex, but I feel like it has to do with things of the past. It was something that was like a plague. It was something that was kind of like, that always kept coming up over and over and over again. But now you're stepping into this lioness energy. And I do feel like there's a guide who has been helping you with this. There's something about you. You now know what you're capable of. Or you're about to. Because for a lot of you, you've bared so much heartbreak in your life. I have to be honest here. You did, and you have. Okay, I'm trying to see what else. Again, awakening. You're birthing something new here for yourself. By overcoming shadows, you are birthing something new, which is a new version of yourself. You have been in this initiation of the power of your own heart, because your heart is what creates that powerful magnetic field to attract all that you want. 88 is significant. So for some of you, might be seeing the number 888. I feel like for some of you, you had to face like your deepest fears as well. There's this energy, and I have been trying to record your pile and there's a sense of resistance here. So I don't know, for some of you, there might have been a lot of resistance in you going within yourself, going within your emotions, which is understandable because you are showing up as in the energy of the Nine of Wands. And so there's like this huge resistance here. There was something you were battling, something you were like struggling to, like, you know, I don't know, to get out of the ringer here. Find your way. There's something here as well as like something wasn't sustaining you anymore. I feel like for many of you, there was times in your life where you're like, I just want to get out of this now. Like, I don't want to be here. This isn't a fun ride anymore. Like, I want out. That's kind of the energy that I was getting here. And I want you to know that they've always had your back. Like, they were always watching you. You even had spirit babies as well, accompanying you. But again, you're growing in your spiritual power. I feel like for many of you, you're now more open, even though the journey sometimes is not so good. It's not light, it's sometimes heavy. Like, you're more in the flow with it because you're now in your power. Because the way this is coming through is without the riches of your heart, anything else will seem like an empty vessel. And so in order for you to receive that which you've been wanting to manifest, you had to go through that heart chakra awakening here, which was not fun. Possibilities. Now new possibilities are going to open up to you because now you have cleared a lot of things around your heart space. And you have stepped into your truth. You have embodied your truth. So new possibilities are available for you. Yeah, look, flourishing. Now you're going to flourish. For a lot of you, I feel like you have already been on this journey for a while. And there's new energy coming in, absolutely. And you're birthing. We have creation and birthing. And you've been in this transition and there's a renewal. There's a renewal now. Okay, one last card here. Look at that. Surrender to the transformation. So the advice is surrender to what is happening in your life. Surrender to the transformation. Surrender to what is growing in your life, even though it might be a bit uncomfortable. But remember your strength. Remember your courage. Remember your determination. You are flourishing during this eclipse. Again, this is going to be one of those eclipses that when you look back, you're going to be like, damn, that eclipse really, like, it defined a big before and after in your life of who you are as an individual, pile number one. I see you being more ambitious. I see you going after the things that you've been wanting. You know, the information that you've been wanting is coming to you. With the children, those who have had a miscarriage, you know, they're watching, they're always with you. For others of you who've been wanting to have children, spirit babies are around you. For others of you, you know, this is also the energy of like creation and birthing of like new projects, right? That you're going to be birthing. There's two specific projects that you're going to be manifesting, and it's all because you went in that inner gate. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves, pile number one. I know this one was a little bit all over the place because I was like trying to like make sense of the energy. So for some of you, you might feel a little bit like that, a little bit like there's a lot of things going on. Again, go within. If anything comes up, face those shadows, right? Face those things that do come up, because you're gaining your wings through them. That is what I'm getting. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two. This is your reading. Let's have a look and let's see what this eclipse has in store for you. So we have this fire agate. I know you can't really, the sun's not coming in strong enough through my windows. But let's have a look here. Ooh, Our Lady of Holy Fire. Discomfort, through pressure, giving again that burning heart energy, encouragement. Take charge and action towards the things that you want in life. And we have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the King of Wands. I like that energy. Deception. Attraction. We have, I don't know how you say this, Aeterna. And then we have Carissa, which is you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Okay, so for you guys, I feel very different than pile number one. Okay, if you're coming from pile number one, then that means your guys is going to be more of an external shift. That's kind of the clarity there, because pile number one is more of an internal shift, but you guys is more external. There's something that's coming to an end, something that needs to come to an end. I feel like for a lot of you, there might be rage that comes up with this shift, okay? With this ending. I feel like whatever this is going to make you very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. I feel like you're being encouraged to tap into this energy of the Sacred Heart, which I will say the same thing that I did for pile number one, which is, you know, it's that heart that has suffered, right? And it's death and rebirth. And, you know, so I feel like for many of you, you've gone through some things in life as well. And I feel like something is ending. You're being shown your next step, and that I feel like that means leaving either a person behind or a situation, a job, or a belief, or a mask that you have been wearing here. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you're going to see through some type of facade here. Now, whether this is from your significant other or just a facade that you yourself have been carrying. It's so easy to say like, oh, this person is wearing a mask. Well, maybe sometimes we wear masks as well. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're becoming more authentic, especially when it comes to your creativity, your passion, the things that you're passionate about. And this might be just like bring discomfort because the King of Wands shines in all his glory, right? He is someone who's very eccentric, someone who, you know, he's my entrepreneur. He's, like I said, very creative, is not afraid to be the main person. Reconnect with spirit. Yeah, so for some of you, you are reconnecting with source here. You're reconnecting with your guides. I feel like also you're becoming very clear about what it is that you desire. What is it that you attract? And what are you attracting? Why are you attracted to that? So for some of you, there's some shadow in regards to that this eclipse is going to reveal. Like, yeah, it's like a call here. There's like a call here of to something here. For some of you, you might be doing certain things that you're not really attracted to. You know, this can be in regards to, like, let's say your work, your circle of friends, your relationships. You know, you're like, I've outgrown that, or I'm no longer, or I'm attracted to that because of X, Y, and Z. I feel like you guys are going to be taking more action, more charge towards the things that you desire. There's something about the past that you're going to be now focused on and be like, you know what, this is what I want. This is what I'm going after. There is a sense of metamorphosis here. There's a sense of change. I feel like this change is actually going to be a really good thing. I don't feel like it's going to be bad. It might not feel good the moment you go through the change because you are letting go of something, but you have to see that's the encouragement that whatever is ending and is taking its place is going to bring in a lot of happiness into your life. It's like you're seeing the beginning of something, but whenever we see the beginning of something or we're letting things go, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, because you have to release something from the past. Because you have transcended, and in order for you to transcend, and that might be the journey that you're in transcendence, transcending your shadows, transcending the mask that you've been wearing. Like your guides are saying, in order for you to be fully happy and in this vibration of love, we have to remove the masks. You have to break free. There's something here about breaking free. Only then your unique gifts can show. So for some of you, this has to do with something in regards to creativity. Yeah, like be open. Be open. You have a lot of wisdom to share is what I'm getting here. And I'm going to read this one, the Holy Fire. Yeah, mirror on fire. Shattered perception, illusions, mirror magic. And for some of you, that's what I was saying. Maybe what you were attracted to was something in regards to your ego. It was correlated to your ego. So for some of you, you might go through an ego death. But I do feel like there's going to be certain triggers that come up. There's going to be certain things that you will need to transcend to work through. Okay, there might be certain things that, again, the ego created these illusions. Also, when it comes to like the things that 1212. Oh my god, this shit distracts me. Sorry. You put that shit on silence. Maybe that's what it is. Also, that'll be a mirroring thing for you guys. Of like, you know what? Something is distracting. Like I need to put it like in silence or like move away from it or something. Yeah, there's a lot of like now we have the leaf blower in the background. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, there's something there that is very distracting. For some of you, I lost it. I'm gonna have to, if it comes back, great. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry. It wasn't meant to be given, but it's like you're breaking free from all distractions. Like you're fully committing to your creativity. You're committing to your desires. You're taking actions. You're becoming focused. And like I said, it's this energy of like, you know, you becoming observant of what it is that you've been wanting. And this is all based on your ego. Not because that is what you truly desired, but it's because that is what looked good or that is what other people expected. Like there's something about your ego here. Some type of perception here is being shattered. We have perseverance, movement, block clearing. Like I said, like block clearing. I feel like there's so many distractions. So I feel that for some of you, that was a block. It's being cleared out. During this eclipse, you're going to clear it out because you're going to become self-observant of that. In order for you to step into what matters, which is matters of the heart, you're going to remove anything, or spirit is going to, with this eclipse, for you to remove that. In order for you to go after, because I see you being very focused. Very, very focused. I feel like Saturn and Mars conjunction. Look at all the distractions. Saturn and Mars conjunction is like really going to test you. You might feel like, oh my God, one thing came up, another thing came up, but the eclipse is like, but does it matter? Like, does it matter? Is this something that is connected to the matters of your heart? If not, just drop it and let it go. That's for some of you, not for all of you. Again, you are a sovereign being. You decide what is good and what is the matters of the heart for you. So the card here says, to live is to burn, to grow, and to ignite the heart and soul with passionate devotion to higher purpose. I ask you to honor me, even when it seems like what you love is burning away or what you have believed in is failing you. I ask you to remain open to me. If you are in a shock, denial, or feel betrayed or broken, to live with an open heart is for the brave souls that love me and are capable of loving the world. I bring you holy fire. It burns through me as a spiritual passion and ignites now in you also. You are to receive this fire now and set the heart of the world aflame. So again, for some of you, there might be certain things that come up. There was heartbreak here that maybe you need to release. Maybe there was betrayal from the past that you needed to release. Or for some of you, there is something that is coming up, some type of revelation here. Yeah, because there's something about experiencing divine truth. The Six of Pentacles, where are you putting your energy? Is it something that fires you up, that lights you up? Or is it something that is holding you back and it's like creating blocks? Are you pursuing that which ignites your fire? Or are you just pursuing something because that is what you're told to pursue? It's like I feel like you're becoming very aware and you are embracing radical truth within yourself. There might be something here for you to to loosen the grip on, because there's something you've been trying to hold on to. And they're saying, let it go. Let it go. If it's asking you to let it go, just let it go. Losing the grip doesn't mean completely letting it go. It just means surrendering it to the divine, surrendering it to a higher power, to your guides, right? Because if it's meant to be yours, it will just transform. If not, if it's meant to leave, it will leave. But you bet that there's going to be something coming in that is going to make you a lot more happy. Say anything else here? For a lot of you, the reason why this is coming out too is because there was a lot of hiding. There was a lot of hiding of yourself, hiding of your true passion. And I feel like this is, you're stepping into a new journey where you're going to be open, where you're no longer hiding who you are, what you want, what are your desires. Yeah, because for a lot of you, there was a heavy fear of rejection. For some of you, you've been working through a Saturn cycle here. Because for some of you, there's this like crown of sorrows. I don't know. But something is coming to an end here. And I feel like there's an aspect of self too. It can be of someone in your life. Like you're letting someone go. Okay, main guide. Yeah, I feel like your main guide, you've been assigned. There might be certain things. That's why you couldn't be your authentic self. So there might have been certain wounds. I feel like for some of you, you might be exploring new tools here. New divination tools. And for some of you, you do have, or you do resonate with starseed energy. But regardless, this eclipse is bringing the energy of breaking free, of letting things go that do not serve you, that are not authentic to who you are, that do not make your fire grow. Anything that is dimming that fire needs to be released. And again, it's uncomfortable. Or even you shining your fire, shining your light is uncomfortable. But you're being encouraged to be authentic. You're being encouraged to go after the things that light you up. Because you are this King of Wands, regardless of gender. You are. You're someone who's very creative. You're someone who is not afraid to be in the spotlight in some way. It doesn't have to be just creative with like the canvas. It can be also like, let's say, the way you do your work, the way you do your business, the way you know, like anything in life, the way you live your life too. It's like now this eclipse is saying take charge and take action. There is no more playing it small. There's no more being a wallflower. Like, no. This is also giving like nobody puts baby in the corner kind of energy here. So I feel like, are you ready to step up? Is kind of what this energy is giving. Even with all the distractions, even with everything that might be trying to dim your light, or, you know, trying to, this can be your own fears or certain things that come up. It's kind of like, are you committed to the matters of the heart? Are you committed to things that are important to you? But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. Sorry for all the distractions. Hopefully I'll post it up. I will see. But thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys.